America's war on narco-terror just escalated again. The U.S. military has carried out another lethal strike in the Caribbean, targeting what it calls a narco-terror vessel linked to drug cartels and militant networks. According to War Secretary Pete Hegseth, the strike was ordered directly by President Donald Trump. 3 suspected smugglers were killed. Officials say the vessel was operated by a designated terrorist organization, transporting narcotics along a known trafficking route. Hegseth posted on X, "These narco-terrorists are bringing drugs to our shores to poison Americans, and they will not succeed." He vowed that the U.S. military would track them, map them, hunt them, and kill them. Strong words. And part of a broader campaign, Washington now calls a maritime offensive. Saturday's strike marks the 15th U.S. operation in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific since September. So far, at least 64 suspected militants and smugglers have been killed, according to defense officials. President Trump has defended the campaign as a hardline counter-terror strategy, saying that today's cartels have evolved into transnational terrorist organizations. He's invoking the same legal authority once used against Al-Qaeda after 9/11. But not everyone in Washington is convinced. Senate Democrats, led by Chuck Schumer, Jack Reed, and Jeanne Shaheen, are demanding transparency. They've sent letters to War Secretary Pete Hegseth, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and DNI Tulsi Gabbard, pressing for answers. Which groups are being targeted? Under what legal framework? And who decides when lethal force can be used? The administration has resisted calls to reveal its legal justifications, saying that operational secrecy is critical for national security. But lawmakers warn that a lack of oversight could set a dangerous precedent, expanding military powers beyond declared war zones. With rising tensions across the hemisphere, this new Caribbean front could redefine how the United States fights what it calls narco-terrorism.
From the Department of War, we are thankful and grateful for the incredible effort that your agencies put in. And we could not be more proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with you, not superficially, not kind of over here, but front and center on the Homeland Security Task Force, right there with you. Because our department has spent over 2 decades defending other homelands, and we're very proud to be defending our own. And if you talk to the troops down, say, on the southwest border, Mr. President, morale is sky high and continues to be, because they're proud to be defending their own communities, their own state, and their own country. So when that executive order was signed, the mission was clear: protecting the American people against invasion. And so the Department of War went straight to the southwest border. We still have 10,000 troops there. We have national defense areas. We're standing alongside the Border Patrol, and we've locked that border down, 100% control of the southwest border. You stop the invasion. And then we're proud to be going on the offense, counter-cartel operations. And it's not counter-cartel, as was mentioned. These are designated terrorist organizations, foreign terrorist organizations. Our generation spent the better part of 2 decades hunting Al-Qaeda, hunting ISIS. Well, as the president said, this is the ISIS, this is the Al-Qaeda of the Western Hemisphere. They intimidate, they terrorize, they extort, they poison the American people. The president's right. Every boat we strike is 25,000 Americans whose lives are saved because of the drugs that were headed in our direction. So our message to these foreign terrorist organizations is: we will treat you like we have treated Al-Qaeda. We will find you, we will map your networks, we will hunt you down, and we will kill you. And you've seen that evidence in the maritime domain, whether it's in the Caribbean or in the Pacific with the last 2 strikes. We know exactly who these people are. We know what networks they work with, what foreign terrorist organizations they're a part of. We know where they're going, where they originated from, what they're carrying. And they know we know. And that will soon start to change the calculus of these boats. So the critique of this is, of course, as often is the case, wrong. We know our authorities. It's locked tight, and we're going to treat them like foreign terrorist organizations on the offense. So the Department of War is not going to degrade or just simply arrest. We're going to defeat and destroy these terrorist organizations to defend the homeland on behalf of the American people, making the jobs of law enforcement safer in the process, making the communities of Americans safer in the process. We think it's a very core mission of the Department of War, and we're proud to be here, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Pete. And I have to say that, I've been making the rounds. I'm leaving tomorrow for some very big meetings, including with the president of China, where I think we're going to come out very well, and everyone's going to be very happy. But everybody said the same thing. A year ago, we had a dead country. We were a dead country. We really were, in a lot of ways, not just this. We were dead as doornails on this, but we were a country that was in serious trouble and beyond that. And we have the hottest country anywhere in the world right now. The whole world is talking about it. We have the hottest country anywhere in the world. We're going to clear up this crime in our cities. We can do it quickly, too. They showed how quickly we could do it in D.C. It was a real bad place. It was a real mess. Dirty, filthy, disgusting, graffiti all over the place, tents on every ounce of parks that we had. Just disgusting. And I rode around last weekend. I rode around the city. I felt very safe in that car, but, I would have done it without it. I wouldn't need that car so much anymore, I will tell you. But the place was clean. We've started that also, not only law and order, but the cleanliness is important. I think cleanliness is almost a part of law and order. If you see dirty, disgusting streets and potholes all over the place and railings falling down and graffiti all over the marble, beautiful statuary marble columns, those gorgeous columns where they had graffiti, it's all gone. And I think it's a part of it. I really do. I think it's a big part of it. But we have a city that we can be proud of. We're going to be that way with every city we have. That's why with San Francisco, I wish them luck, but we could do it so much faster. I told the mayor, I love what you're doing. I respect it, and I respect the people that are doing it. They're the biggest people in the country. They're the biggest people in the world. A lot of the high tech. Some people like them, some people don't, but they're smart, and they want to do it. And I said, I am so honored to let you do it. And if it doesn't work out, we'll do it for you very quickly.